about this time... Oh.
This druid is the sassiest, I love it.
Thanks. Thanks, super.
Question, how much does this WWE belt that I got weigh?
2 pounds. These three come storming into the room. Give me a second.
Hey, one of those looks familiar.
Yeah, give me a second to fix that.
Yeah. Is that what's the face?
No.
Oh, I hope it's not.
Sigarda.
No, not like.
Fuck it is.
Hey,
Stupid girlfriend.
was there any difficulty in getting a fire going?
Not really.
Or
no.
is that just... Okay, so...
I mean, assuming you had Tinder and stuff, which I...
Tinder, yes. Fuel, no. I think I was just going to use goblins for that.
That's fine, whatever.
Alright.
The fire smells awful, but it works.
As we see her walking, I would like to turn to Ostarion to say, "Your stupid girlfriend's back."
She walks straight up to Raven and she places her hand on the wound. And the blackness of the wound, it starts to turn to like a charcoal gray and then back like just a little bit lighter slowly. And Raven lets out a slow breath, and you can like just tell by the way that he's sitting that the lingering effect is gone, but he is still at significantly low health.
I want to reach out to shake her hand.
Is that like after she like stands up away from him and stuff? That's when you...
Yeah.
Put her
Then
hand in
sure,
your
she'll shake your hand.
I'm pretty
So
sure.
right before she makes contact, I pull my hand away and say, "Your hand has piss on it."
She has this mortified look on her face and just stares at her hand for like 2 minutes.
There's some water over there you can wash off with.
She runs over to the pool and like...
So Raventh is definitely like recovering then.
He is not necessarily recovering, but you can tell he is definitely not going to lose hit points.
That's what I meant for all intents and purposes.
All right. So Sigarda's washing her hands, and Raventh is kind of coming to, and I'm going to say he can... He's been resting for an hour, at least, and he's now conscious, so I'm going to let him spend a hit die.
I guess it's a bit... but can we assume that after... Did Tana hand me the rings, actually?
Yeah, she said you could have them.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I was just making sure. I discreetly pocketed them at the bottom of my bag, and then put on my spiffy new boots.
Okay.
I have recharged my 2 class powers that require rest.
Did you put on your belt, Flintlocke?
Yeah, I'm carrying its weight, and let's just say I put it on.
So while you have it on, your Constitution score goes up by 2, and you have advantage on Charisma checks. There are also additional abilities, but I'm not going to tell you about them until they happen, because you guys don't know about them.
Awesome.
Ostarion, you have advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving silently, and also your steps make no sound, regardless of the surface you're moving across.
My silent galoshes. Okay.
Then finally finishes washing her hands and walks back over to the group.
One last thing. Do I get Hunter's Mark back after a short rest?
No,
or is that
only a long rest.
Okay. Alright, thank you. I am good then. I will look at Sigardla and say, welcome to our humbly abode.
Humbly abode?
Our humbly abode.
It's a little cold in here. We have a camp a little to the north, and apparently this guy trusts you, and she points at Ravent, who's still, like, barely coming to. If you'd like, we can take you there and make sure you get healed up all the way.
I will inquire with the rest of the party what they want to do. I don't know how to spell galoshes.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to Google it. I don't know. What?
Alright, so we're agreeing that you're all gonna go back to the camp
I guess since nobody offered objections, then I will accept hesitantly-ish.
Alright, so you're heading out of town, or out of the cave, and you head north back into the woods near where you met Ravent. And I really need to use the bathroom, so a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Are we making our way to Sigarda's camp?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Along the way, I'm gonna throw away the shield I was carrying, because I need to get rid of some weight. So I just toss it to the side of the road. Then, also just along the way as we go, I'm going to ask the members of the party not to mention the ruby petal we found. Like, and I do it stealthily with my new stealthy galoshes.
Okay. Oh, and Ostarion, I think I said it wrong. Your stealth bonus is only on checks that rely on you moving silently, not necessarily like speaking silently, because...
Yeah. No, I know.
But yeah, honestly, you're walking down a road, and Sigarda probably has better things to do. I like talking to Ravent and stuff.
I would assume that she is walking in front of us, and that the rest of us are walking.
I'm not going to make you roll for her not hearing you.
So where are we going?
You can't use sleight of feet to take a boot off my foot.
Sleight of hand to get it.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I guess you
just take like one of your gems. To take one of your gems.
The gems?
Yes.
It's in the bottom of my pack, so.
You mean like the tiger's eye, or like the ruby petal gem?
Like one of the ruby petal gems.
The only one. He gave the one, and then Sigarda took the violet one. That's going to be a really difficult check, but you can attempt it.
She could totally sleight of hand you while you're wearing the boots. It would just be like crazy high difficulty. You know, it'd be like
35. So
yeah, exactly. DC 35, and then she like stealthfully like flat tires you.
I guess it could, but.
And just so you know, that's a +2 on the. It's actually a sleight of hand 6 because I have a feat, or like I have a because I went to the Bard College of Lore. I gained a +2 bonus to that. I just don't know how to put it in the thing.
So on that same page from earlier, there's a +0. If you just change that to a +2, it'll add 2 to the score.
Perfect. So
that's a 23. Yeah, dude. Sorry, she now has the ruby petal.
Actually, instead of changing the 0, switch the training from normal to expertise. Try that first, because the bard thing actually uses that term, expertise.
Yeah, that's probably it then.
Just check to make sure it gives you the right number, and we'll see if that
was it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Rocky, did we do arcana checks on the gemstones?
The petal,
not on the
like
ring.
the ruby petal,
we
or
did
the
them on the rings? On the gemstones you talked about, like
the 4
tiger
tiger eye gems? No, you didn't.
Yeah.
If you'd like to do that while you're walking, you could. I believe for ease of access, you each have one, because there were 4 of them, and there are 4 of you. So that's...
Alright, I'll do one. Can I do it while we're walking on the one I have?
That's fine.
I just remembered that we had those. I completely forgot.
You can tell that it's completely mundane. It's just a fancy gem.
Alright, I would like to pickpocket the one off of Ostarion while we're walking. As well.
Why am I just a pickpocket bag? Honestly,
I'm sorry.
this is offensive.
Yeah, Tana, you now have both yours
at the
and...
bottom of my
What colors are they?
my back?
What colors?
It's like a
This is
brown,
so,
black, orange gem.
Oh, okay. So the tiger eye.
It's a tiger's eye gem. Anyway, unless anybody else has something that you want to do along the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to Sigarda and give her the gem.
No! 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 Everything! Stop!
While she's doing that, while she's handing it to her, I'm gonna go up to the other side of Sigarda and tell her Ostarion was hiding this from you. I think he was trying to con you out or something. Go beat up on your boyfriend.
Hey,
she looks kind of offended, except for on the word boyfriend, she makes a subtle glance towards Raven.
Hey, Ost.
And we notice this?
Yes.
I'm not gonna do any of that to you.
Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it right now. I'm in a really vulnerable state. That means a lot.
Ostarion, this is not a stealthy thing. You are very much aware of the fact that gem is missing from your bag and is now with Sigarda.
Yeah, I saw them talk to her.
And you saw everything from her walking up and pulling the gem out to the glance at Raven. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna toss back the tiger eye at him and wink. And then stick my tongue out and do the thing at him.
I'm gonna chuck it right back at your head. It's like a tiny gemstone, like a large marble, but
so I don't care.
improvised ranged attack. So pretty much you're a d20 plus your dex mod.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, you hit. Roll. Actually, that's 1 damage plus your dex. So what's your dex? Yeah, so Tana, you deal 2 damage to Ostarion, who then picks it up and throws it back and deals 4 damage to you.
Wait, what? I didn't even get a chance to hit it. She tossed it to me. I threw it at her, not the other way around.
She rolled for it.
She said she tossed it to me. I thought that was to avoid my attack.
I just assumed, since we were doing damage.
No. Yeah, if you just tossed it, then you don't do damage.
Unfair.
Yeah, Ostarion just does 4 to Tana. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Alright, I'm gonna keep it there for now.
Yeah, you could, I don't care, dude. It's yours now. Whatever.
Okay. Yes, you get to the camp, unless there's anything else that you guys want to do on the road. Most exciting loading screen ever.
Yeah, really though.
Alright, so you walk into this camp. It is very poorly done. I'm planning on doing it better between weeks. I forgot to do it. I did it in 10 minutes before the thing started. But pretty much the camp is split into 4 parts. The southeastern and western part are just full of tents. The section to the northwest area has a blacksmith, training dummies for melee, training dummies for ranged. I just symbolize that with the training dummies for range that you see there. And then the section to the northeast has a large chef's thing that has a roof over it but no walls, and then it's just got all this cookingware everywhere, and then it's got a very large mess hall that would fit several hundred people in there. And then in the middle of the area you see 4 large tents. They're actually, to the northwest is red. It's very crimson, like the Rose family. The northeast is the purple and deep royal blue of the Violet family. The southwest is the yellows and golds of the Arden family who runs Barash. You guys haven't heard of them in campaign before. And the fourth tent is a blackish color. In the middle is another like roof over this center area that has a table that has maps and charts and open books, and it looks like it's kind of command area.
Yeah, commander's tent or whatever.
So when you say blackish, what you're really saying is like gray?
Like, it has blacks and charcoals and...
So, like black?
Blacks and grays. Okay? Better? Better?
Hey man, great things need to be included. Great lives matter.
They do. No, they do.
Yeah, and Sigarda and Raventh both walk straight to the center of the area.
So this is in the forest, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up
walk through the forest
map for stream. In this, if you guys look at the map, you have it next to your character sheets. It's in the forest just to the northwest of the cave that you guys were in. Right about there for stream. Okay.
And this is like quite obviously like, for all intents and purposes, like a war camp, right? This is not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and the two of them just walked straight up there. They didn't really give you guys any instructions. Oh, and by the way, around the border of the camp is a very thick hedge of rose bushes. You just walked through a section that was arched, kind of like a doorway, but it still had the same like rose bush hedge.
Okay.
Is there like a fighting pit here somewhere?
Not a pit, but you could probably find somebody who would be willing to scrimmage you in the northwestern area. But that would
I'm gonna
be
go
like
do that.
Zero weapons, fist
I'll
fighting.
scrimmage you. Shrug. Would there be like enchantments to like dull effects? Only like leave bruises? I don't know.
Not that you're aware of. There are like dull wooden weapons in the fighting area that you could pick up.
Alright. I'm gonna go before luck.
Or like a healing area to the camp?
Not necessarily. You don't actually
no, you live with that
medic tent, but
it.
you would guess that it's probably just one of the people's tents and they happen to be medic.
Sure.
Alright.
So no designated first aid area?
Not necessarily out of, like, yeah. But there is somebody, I don't have a person for them right now, and there are people everywhere, even though I don't have their people in there. But there is somebody tending to Raventh's, like, bruises and the wound on his, like, ribs and, yeah. There's someone tending to him right now. Flintlocke and Ostarion, roll initiative.
Oh, are we actually like doing this? Okay.
Yeah, you said you wanted to.
No. I just. Alright, yeah. I will use like a wooden practice sword or something.
Yeah, that was assuming. Ostarion, go ahead, make an attack. I guess you guys are fighting. You can just call it that area right there that you're in.
Okay. I will enter a defensive stance with my sword and wait for him to close on me.
So is that like a readied action for him to come within range so that you can...
Yes.
Okay.
If he comes within, we'll say 10 feet. I don't know what kind of weapon he's using.
There are only wooden swords around. There's no glaive.
I mean, he could just use like a staff or something, or a pole.
Any pole arm
there's just like a long wooden stick, but there's no like...
Yeah, we're just sparring, I guess, so that's probably fine.
Yeah,
so like a 10-foot stick?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Cool.
Okay, when he comes within 10 feet of me, I will move forward and attack him.
I don't think you can do that because that's technically 2 reactions, one to take a movement action and one to take a standard action, and you only have one.
How how does charging work in 5th ed? Because in 4th, you could prepare an action to charge, and the charge as one action has a move and attack attached in one package.
It's true, and
I know exactly how I would do it in 4th. I don't know how it would be done.
Yeah, I have not even read anything about that in 5th, but I haven't read, like, I'm close to everything, so.
That would be page 192 in the player's handbook, which I don't have loading. It's not working. If somebody could check on that.
What page did you say?
192.
192, I think.
I'm on my way there.
All right.
In player's handbook?
Yeah. I could pull it up on this computer, but then it would pull up in front of the... I'm not sure it's the worst thing in the world.
No, that's good. I got it. 192 actions in combat. I see dash, dodge, disengage, help, hide, attack, cast spell, ready. You want to ready? Okay, so let me just see what it says. You decide what the trigger is. You decide if you want it to be an interrupt or a reaction. So if charge is the same in 5th as it is in 4th, it'll work. But where does it say about charge?
Is
that a thing?
Question. Let me check. I do now have the book, so I can. Movement and position, maybe. Making an attack might be 193.
Yeah, I'm really close to there.
Underwent water combat. It also could be a feat that lets you charge. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So
For now, let's just assume I can. All right. And then I'll just do it like a defensive stance. When he comes at me, I don't know if you want to do I attack after he attacks, or I don't know, man. Shrug.
It's your turn. Do whatever you will.
My go?
So I was saying you are preparing an attack for as soon as he comes within your sword.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, because I can't do anything else besides that.
You could approach him and just attack him this turn.
I'm waiting for him to come to me. Like,
okay.
Yeah, so...
Flintlocke, your turn.
Okay. Does 5th allow you to do, like, drive-by attacks? Like, you can attack
take your
during a
before
move?
and after. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to attack him, and then I'm going to come back to here.
I didn't see where you ended your move.
I'm going to end here, but I get
to there.
This is where I pivot.
Back. Okay, yeah.
Yes, 3 forward, 2 back, and I'm going to take a crack at him with my long stick. I don't know what the damage die is for a long stick, but the proficiency should be the same.
I'm going to give you the same proficiency. I'm going to call it a D6 bludgeoning.
Fair enough.
If we just want to use like temporary hit points or something, that could...
Yeah. I don't want to maim. I just want to win.
For sure.
So it would be 14
also,
on AC.
I did some Googling, and yeah, I think charge did get taken out in 5.
That would make sense.
I think it's been made a feat now.
Yeah, that would be my assumption. They did a lot.
Okay, anyway.
5. That goes to Defender.
Okay, so I don't hit.
Nope.
And what I'm going to do is take my defensive stance.
Okay.
and I think that's all I have to do.
Like,
I'm 3 to the right of you, or 4 to the right of you.
You can hit me from all the way over there?
He moved forward 2 squares, attacked, and then moved backwards.
I have a 10-foot reach with the pole.
Yeah, okay.
Which means he's outside of your sword's range.
Yeah. I will move right up to him and hit him with my sword, I guess.
So he moves adjacent to you, and you get an opportunity attack for moving 5 feet within your threatened range.
So I'm gonna take that right now.
This time you hit.
Okay, and
plus your strength mod bludgeoning.
I'm gonna check the. Like, I'm just gonna re-roll the thing, but I'm gonna add it to whatever this is. So it's 3 that I need to add. So I'll do.
Okay.
Roll 1d6. So 3 plus 3, 6.
Okay.
For the purposes of this, will you just drop your HP by 6? We'll just say that this is all non-lethal damage, so you can't drop below 0 from this. But yeah.
Okay. It's weird that it doesn't update it with the temporary hit points thing. Like, it's weird that they would put that on there and have it not updated.
Well,
but I
temporary
guess
hit
I don't
points
know.
is things that you gain. Temporary hit
is that only buffs?
Yeah, temporary hit points are buffs.
Or alright.
They are hit points that you add, like you subtract from your temporary hit points first, but you lose them at the end of the encounter if you don't use them.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just a bit confusing.
And then Ostarion, it is still your turn. Make your sword attack.
Yeah. I will hit him.
That does not.
Assuming, yeah, without advantage, that's a miss.
Okay.
Which makes it Flintlocke's turn.
Yay! I think that's going to be a miss, because 14 should meet.
Yeah, that's defender.
I'm going to take an action. What do you call it? Action surge.
Oh, action surge. Okay.
No, I'm going to do action surge to attack again.
Cool.
That ought to hit.
Yeah,
Max damage on the die plus.
And I get knocked out. Or knocked on my back at least.
Yeah, that's on your back.
Okay, 10-foot pole above my head, Tusken Raider, all the way. I want to slap him around in the face just a little bit to wake him up and pull him back to his feet. Bring him back to consciousness.
There's a
bat your hands away. So leave me alone.
There's a standby
It's been a bad day.
or a standby cleric that walks up to you and just touches Ostarion's shoulder, and all of the bruises all over your body fade away, and you feel fine.
Okay.